Welcome to Sociology Visualized. In today's lecture, we will discuss Alfred Schutz, one of the most important thinkers in phenomenological sociology, who played a crucial role in bringing philosophical phenomenology into sociological theory. Introduction to Alfred Schutz. Alfred Schutz was an Austrian-born sociologist and philosopher, born in 1899 and died in 1959. He is best known for combining the philosophy of Edmund Husserl with the sociology of Max Weber. While Weber focused on meaningful social action, Schutz asked, how do ordinary people experience, interpret, and give meaning to everyday social reality? Thus, Schutz became the founder of Phenomenological Sociology. Intellectual background. Schutz's thought developed under the influence of two major traditions. A. Max Weber. From Weber, Schutz took the idea that sociology should study meaningful social action. The emphasis on subjective meaning. The interpretive approach known as Verstehen. B. Edmund Husserl. From Husserl, Schutz adopted the concept of phenomenology. The focus on consciousness and lived experience. The idea that reality is constructed through perception. Schutz's main contribution was applying Husserl's philosophical ideas to everyday social life. What is phenomenological sociology? Phenomenological sociology studies how social reality is experienced, constructed, and understood by individuals in everyday life. It does not begin with institutions or structures, but with everyday experiences, common sense, routine interactions. According to Schutz, society exists because people continuously interpret and make sense of each other's actions. Concept of Lifeworld, Lebenswelt. One of Schutz's most important ideas is the Lifeworld. The Lifeworld refers to the taken-for-granted world of everyday life. The world we live in without questioning it. The background reality we assume as normal. For example, you assume that people speak meaningful language, that objects exist, that time flows normally. You do not question these constantly, they form your life world. Schutz says, the life world is not scientifically constructed, it is lived and experienced. Intersubjectivity. A central problem in sociology is, how is shared social reality possible? Schutz answers through intersubjectivity. Intersubjectivity means shared understanding between individuals. The ability to see the world from others' perspectives. Mutual recognition of meanings. Because of intersubjectivity, communication is possible. Cooperation is possible. Society becomes stable. Without intersubjectivity, social life would collapse into isolated individuals. Stock of knowledge. Another key concept is stock of knowledge at hand. This refers to the accumulated knowledge people carry, built from past experiences, education, culture, traditions, used to interpret situations and guide actions. For example, when you enter a classroom, you already know how a teacher behaves, how students behave, what is appropriate or inappropriate. You do not invent these meanings each time, you use your stock of knowledge. Thus, social action is not random but guided by shared knowledge. Typifications. People simplify the social world using typifications. Typifications mean categorizing people and situations into types. Using general images like teacher, student, policeman, shopkeeper. Expecting certain behavior from each type. These are not stereotypes necessarily, but cognitive tools to make the world understandable. For example, when you meet a doctor, you expect medical advice, not legal advice. Typifications make social life predictable and orderly. Time and social action. Schutz also emphasized time in social life. He distinguished past experiences, which shape our stock of knowledge. Present actions. Future expectations. Every action is based on past meanings, oriented toward future goals. Thus, social reality is a continuous flow of experiences structured by time. Multiple realities. According to Schutz, we live in multiple realities, such as everyday reality, dream world, religious world, scientific world, artistic world. Among these, everyday reality is the most dominant and practical, where social interactions mainly occur. Relevance of Alfred Schutz. Schutz's ideas influenced many later approaches, including ethnomethodology, Harold Garfinkel; symbolic interactionism; social constructionism, Berger and Luckmann. His work helped sociology move toward micro-level analysis, understanding everyday life, studying meaning-making processes. Criticisms of Alfred Schutz. Despite his importance, Schutz has been criticized. 1. Overemphasis on individual consciousness. Critics argue he ignored large structures like class, power, and institutions. 2. A lack of focus on inequality and conflict. Schutz focused more on harmony and shared meanings. 3. Too philosophical. Some sociologists find his work difficult to apply empirically. However, these limitations do not reduce his significance in interpretive sociology. To conclude, Alfred Schutz made sociology more sensitive to everyday experiences, more focused on meaning and interpretation, more attentive to how social reality is constructed. He showed that society is not just a structure imposed on individuals, but a reality continuously created through human consciousness and interaction. Understanding Schutz helps us realize that social reality is not simply given, it is experienced, interpreted, and constructed. If you found this lecture helpful, do like, subscribe and share this video. Thank you.